I'm Danish. The Little Mermaid is a part of my culture, my very Scandinavian white culture. I'm mad because it's hypocritical behavior. What's up, dear? How are you? I hope you're doing well. Unlike most of the conservatives these past few weeks, it's been a tough couple of weeks for them. First the degeneracy with the Black Elf, and now the Little Black Mermaid. How dare they? They're ruining the cinema again. So I'm going to keep this video short because I made most of my points in the previous one. But if you want to watch it, go watch it after this. So, I said it in Swedish. In this video, I'm not really going to talk about whether or not things are canon. Rather, I want to talk about the rhetorics that are being used against these sort of casting. And I don't want to waste any time. So the first one, okay, I'm never going to record anything after 3 a.m. So what I was struggling to say was that the first trope is something that has also been used by people on the left, where they say Disney and other companies are just trying to do this as a bit, as it's just their shtick. They want to attract and appease the audience so that they can just sell this unthoughtful remakes to the audience. And while it might be true, I don't really think that it would trigger a productive conversation because, first of all, it's Disney, not Jean-Luc Godard. By the way, he died, sadly. I'd say let's have a minute of silence in his name, but I know that the audience retention won't last. And much like Disney, I have YouTube algorithm to appease. Yeah, the first trope is basically that, and even if I want to remain absolutely cynical of the situation, then yeah, the least that these casting decisions were able to do was to trigger a bunch of racist people. So I'd say that's a good enough change for me. Back to me. Thanks. But the second trope is mostly used by, well, a certain group of people. Let's watch.
Well, good morning to you, my friends, fans, followers, and others. Here's a video that's going to make some people, especially in a certain demographic, very mad. Disney has decided to remake The Little Mermaid with an all-black cast. Okay. Here's my thing. Since we're remaking classics with a different cast of a different race to give them more exposure or whatever, I guess would be the best way to say it, I say we remake a couple of other classics, this time using an all-white cast. I say we remake Roots and The Color Purple using only white people. Have a nice day.
Well, you heard the man. Okay, I'm starting to like this interjection. Sorry, but I forgot to mention something important. Did you notice how he equated casting a single black woman to having an all-black cast? Well, this is similar to what feminists say about women appearing to take up too much space, even though in fact they aren't. This happens because the entertainment industry is habitual to whiteness, and any trespasser will suddenly draw focus like a sore thumb. The second trope is that some people didn't really like the idea of Ariel being black for the sake of just her being black. I don't know, it's just racism. How do you want me to react to this? Should I just try to dissect the fact that it's not all black? It's just racism. If you're so pissed off that you want to retaliate by putting an all-white cast, you're just racist, you're just sad, it's just pathetic. The other people try to bleach Ariel using AI. So much effort putting into what? But let's address the last and most important notion. I'm Danish. The Little Mermaid is a part of my culture, my very Scandinavian white culture. I'm mad because it's hypocritical behavior. Well, you bitter bitch. Let me talk you through some facts about your society. Realistically speaking, the society is changing. You can't really say that Norwegian people are all extremely white. There are African people who are Norwegian citizens legally. Their children have been studying Hans Christian Andersen as a part of their literary history. You can't really just ignorantly, you could have probably back in the 80s. It is actually pretty funny because the other day I was watching Dune, the older adaptation, and it felt a little bit odd. I didn't realize what it was, but halfway through the movie it suddenly hit me that this is an all-white cast and it doesn't come off as natural because we no longer see that in the society. And a successful art that could actually communicate its means with the audience, speaking from a scholarly point of view, is either capable of reflecting the society as is or taking a critical stance against it, which I think all the woke productions are at least doing. The first one, they're reflecting the new world that we're living in. They're reflecting on the fact that black people, women, queer people are part of our societies and we can cast them wherever the fuck we want to, as whatever the fuck we want to. And that's a very important message that you can't really dismiss, even when it's just some superficial attempt to appease the audience. So be it, just let them do it. And I think with this video I would like to rest this case with woke movies and move on to some more interesting topics, which is just reacting to bad TikToks and shit. So if you like this video, subscribe. I do some stuff, and also like the video. The first part got a lot of dislikes. Thank you for watching if you've watched so far, and see you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Wear a condom.